Nicole, what made you want to become the founder of this facility?
I think for me, the driving force was really to be able to create a place and a home that really represented everyone and was able to serve anyone, equipped to serve all people. Because I think in my career as a healthcare leader, hospital setting, mental health setting as well, I was very fortunate to work with a great and very wide range of people that just delivered, different levels of care for different patients. And sadly, what I found was there were a lot of patients that would come and really needed the care, often very vulnerable populations that were turned away. And it was so hard for me, just as an individual, to kind of see that these people were the ones that were the most in need, oftentimes, either by means of their, lacking socioeconomic status, or, their insurance not being the right fit or contracted with the hospital or the facility. They were turned away. So for me, number one was increase patient access. Know that, not everywhere is able to see every patient, but that would be my driving goal, to try to treat as many people as we could, with the focus being on accommodating wherever we could, working with as many insurance companies to be able to serve as many patients as we could in the community, and for those that still didn't fit the mold, working on a case-by-case basis to be able to serve their needs too. Because I think beyond helping individuals, if we are to improve as a community, as a society, as a whole, we really need to look at everyone and what we can do to serve everyone's needs. It's not limited to the chosen few that have good insurance or have the means. So for me, that was definitely, and still will always remain, my biggest focus in trying to definitely increase patient access. The other thing for me that really stood out is the lack of representation and diversity. It's become like a buzzword and a hot topic of late, and it's great. That is definitely something that is more people are talking about. But for me, it wasn't just a claim to fame. It was something that really drove me as an immigrant growing up in England and then later moving to America, and just seeing the lack of representation, not just for minority groups but also women. It was a huge goal of mine to see my organization and going down to my team, my staff, mostly women of color, just coming up and being there to represent all the various populations that live in LA and beyond that are often not represented. And it's a real concern, because you're basically sending a message that only one group of people, is available to kind of to treat needs of a very diverse group of people and population in LA. So I think with the fact that we have such a diverse team, we're able to address all of the unique nuances and cultural issues that may surface. We have multiple therapists that speak different languages that I think is really important. So, all of our patients, again, going back down to the primary goal, but all of our patients are able to be seen, heard, and have their needs met. And every single individual has unique needs. And the only way that we can address them is to have that diverse team that really do have experience with working with different groups of people. So for me, elevated healing represents a lot of things. It represents the serving of all patients, no matter what your background is and who you are, and the diversity and representation of all people. The name didn't just come about because it was a cute name. It really meant something to me, because I really wanted it to be a place where people were healing and they were in a process of recovery at a higher level. So elevated healing for me represents just that. And the team and the wonderful people that work with our clients every single day are literally a representative of that. And I'm so proud of what I do.